Alright, so I will say I did some stuff off stream, and it should be pretty awesome. So I have this paused intentionally because there was something I didn't mean to do that happened, and I reloaded my save so that we can do it on stream because it actually seemed pretty important here. But first of all, I did a tiny bit of exploration, and I found some new sunglasses like right over here next to me. And these sunglasses, well, the first pair I had highlights enemies. These sunglasses highlight loot, which is really awesome. So I got those on. Welcome, Joan. Thank you very much. The other awesome thing that I'm doing, so my plan right now, which again could change, obviously as I play the game we'll see, I plan to be a ranged cleric, which means using guns and magic. Could change, I don't know. But we saw on the last stream that we could buy lasers and plasma rifles. And we saw like the damage values and all that stuff, but off stream I just tested them out to see, if I prefer one or the other, because obviously we have arrows and bows as well. Turns out the plasma is, first of all, it's the stronger one, although bows are always the strongest, but between the energy weapons, plasma is stronger. But one of these secondary shots causes enemies, at least enemies I was testing it on, to be staggered every time you shoot them, which is actually really, really awesome. So I went ahead and I bought that plasma rifle, and as we confirmed before, in terms of buying ammo, once you buy ammo from a merchant, the second you exit the menu, they restock immediately, so ammo is technically infinite. Which is great, so you can always keep buying ammo. So ammo is not much of an issue. I will say the plasma rifle does have the most expensive ammo. I think it's like 5 per, as opposed to the bow and the laser, which I think are 2 per. So it's like 2.5 as much. But again, the fact that it staggers, and the fact that it's still pretty strong and whatnot, I think it's going to be worth it for like damage versus price and whatnot. But more importantly, again, it just seems very, very functional and awesome. So those are the two main things I think I want to update you guys on. The other thing here, let me just move this. There. The other thing is, as I pause the game here, not that it matters, they're going to walk away, but after I did all this, actually it was like halfway through, I had to reload the save and continue doing the shit I did before. So there's this guy that just came up to me and talked to me. And then stuff happened, and then I was like, oh fuck, I have to do this on stream. So we'll do that right here. I wanted to pause the game for that. Not that it should matter that much, he's right there. But then we'll go ahead and level up and do all that other stuff. So yeah, let's go do this. So this dude, as I was just, I only walked around this area. Like, I wasn't really that far. I didn't want to do too much, obviously, off stream. I just really wanted to play the game. So I was just doing a few things here and there. And as I was on this road, this dude just talked to me. And I'll do the same answers I did. Again, I had no idea he would come up to me. I had no idea it was important, but apparently it is.
Do you know what you're doing here? Do you understand the paths you have taken? Or can I guide you to enlightenment?
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm nobody. Just a humble servant of Kalan, our creator. You shouldn't worry about who or what I am. It is your path that matters.
Tell me about Kalan, your god.
Kalan is our god, the god of all those on Magalan. He offers wisdom, salvation, and clarity amongst all the madness of the world. Kalan is our protector. Kalan is our salvation. And Kalan will be the one who allows us to win this war. I know not all people find belief easy. Belief amongst all this horror of war seems alien. But our way of life can offer you a lot. Tell me about yourself, and tell me the truth. I can only offer you true guidance if you give me the truth. Where have you spent your life?
So again, this guy is apparently with the clerics, which again, the plan is for me to join them. And obviously, we don't know much about them. We know what the Berserkers told us, and the Berserkers kind of are like the exact opposite of the clerics. Whereas the Berserkers are fully against technology, apparently the clerics are not only for it, but they worship it. And that's what the Berserkers said, so I wasn't sure if they were just, being exaggerating, basically. But he actually sounds like, in the very least, we know they have a god. but they might actually worship technology. We also see we do have a companion who's with us right now, who's a cleric as well. But this is what's great. I want to know about these people, because again, looking at the skill trees, I definitely want to join them. But I also want to know what they're like and whatnot, because that could change how we do stuff. But we'll see. So where I spend my life, obviously, the real answer is I'm an alb, but I am not telling some random ass dude that. Obviously, one thing pretty much everyone can agree on in this game, like the factions, is that they all hate the albs. The albs are the bad guys. All 3 factions will agree on that. I sure as hell don't want to tell this random dude that I was an alb. So, yeah, I just go ahead and mess. Let's see, Edan, Tavar, or Bessa. I honestly can't remember which place is which. I think Tavar is the outlaw place. I don't want to say that. I'll say Edan. I think it's the berserker place.
In Edan.
Interesting. If you say so. Have you joined a faction?
I have not.
No, I'm not a member of any faction.
Then you will face that decision one day. To know who we are, we must first find where we belong. And how have you survived out here? Have you given in to the bloodlust suffered by the Albs since you left Zakor? Have you taken the life of anyone amongst the free people?
Wait, did he just say since I left Zakor? Isn't that the Alb place? Does he know I'm an Alb? Wait, what? Taking the life of anyone amongst the free people. Now this is interesting. Like, does that mean have I killed bandits or have I like murdered someone, like a good person? Sure. I mean, I guess if we're talking about bandits, yeah.
Yes, I have.
Who hasn't done that in these times? It is good that you accept what you have done. With acceptance comes self-knowledge. I just have one last question, and please, don't lie to me. Honesty redeems. So tell me, did you lie to me when you answered any of the previous questions?
This is what's interesting. I can't say no. I need suggestion, which, again, since I looked at the skill trees, is actually a cleric ability, so I have to tell him I did lie.
Yes, I did lie.
I expected you would. Everyone does out here. But we have suggesters in the Hort who can help to re-educate you, to guide you to the true path. You will like it there. Trust me. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice. Your search is at an end.
I just stumbled on this dude off stream. I was like, ah,
You're
crap, I have to
awake.
do this on stream.
Good. Welcome to the holy ground of Kalan. You may be somewhat confused, but that will go away as the effects of suggestion fade.
How is that possible? It appears that man was able to manipulate our minds somehow.
Raynor has selected you as an initiate,
Oh,
a candidate suitable to be recruited into the clerics.
hell yeah.
That is a great honor. Are you ready to undertake it?
Damn right I am. I do want to be a cleric, but again, right now we're learning about them, so I don't want to say that outright. We, in character, don't know that, and I really don't know anything else about them anyways.
You're holding me prisoner?
Not at all. You're here willingly. You have to understand you are being given a chance.
I'm here willingly,
Being
yeah.
selected as an initiate is a high honor. Your place is here now. The Hort is your home. Report to Reinhold to begin your initiation.
Where am I?
You are in Ignadon at the Hort, the stronghold of the clerics.
Oh,
the
nice.
repository
Okay.
of Magalan's knowledge and last bastion of the free people against the
Oh, is the
threat of
Dome
the
City
Owls.
not? Okay, see, again, because we didn't know. I saw the Dome City. I assumed that was the cleric's place. Apparently it's not. Well, that's good. See, this works out. This is so good that it just happened to be there off stream for me. Because I was hoping that the Dome City was the clerics, because I wanted to join them. Because I will say, I did look it up really quickly in the sense of, should I wait to join a faction? Because that's all I wanted to know. I didn't want spoilers. And apparently, you lose nothing by joining a faction early. It's apparently advantageous to do so, actually. So I definitely want to see who I want to join first. And since it's probably the clerics, obviously it makes sense to go to them. I would have went to the wrong place, so that's actually awesome. Thank you very much.
Tell me about the Hort.
The Hort is a place of worship. as well as a stronghold. You won't find Kalan's commandments too strict. You should know that anyone bringing initiates into the Hort will be responsible for them. All initiates must be clear of mind. Chems are forbidden. Anyone found taking them will need to report to the Suggestors for re-education. All who are
Education
clear of
doesn't sound
mind
good.
must hear Kalan's words.
Damn it.
All must adhere to his wisdom and tell others of it. For we need to recruit. We've taken losses in our battle with the Albs. And now the Berserkers and the Outlaws are trying to take advantage of that. Which is crazy. If we fall, then who is going to stop the Albs sweeping all the free people from Magalan? Those who wish to join us must come to the Hort to train. The successful ones become acolytes.
Who's in charge here at the Hort?
Our adjudicators, Reinhold and Albrecht. You will find them at the rear of the stronghold in the cathedral. They are served by the paladins, legates, and acolytes here in the Hort. And all who are here follow Kalan. His wisdom guides us all.
You have a lot of machines here.
The Hort holds and protects old world knowledge. We, the clerics, have kept it, developed it, and hold it in trust for all Magalan. Our mechs hold back the Albs. I hope we can find more people to stand and fight beside them.
Do you offer any sort of training here?
The man you're looking for is Hagen. Just go through the stairs by the lava pit. He's usually up there somewhere.
Alright. So now we can look at the inventory to make sure I didn't miss anything. Like I said, I do have a little list here. I made a little plan on the past couple of days of how I want to level up. So let me verify first of all. So again, like I said, I have new sunglasses. So these are sunglasses I had before, where I can highlight living things. This is what I found, just like right where we kind of down the road from where I was in the Dome City. Sunglasses that, as you can see here, highlight items. And that's pretty awesome. And I might install a mod that has this always on, just like wear other gear for now. I don't plan to, but hey, that might be the only other mod I install. But that's really cool. Otherwise, I think the only other thing that we got was, again, I was testing out the plasma rifle versus the laser rifle. The plasma rifle is stronger. The laser rifle, however, has the secondary effects of like a single shot, a burst round, I think it's like a 3-round burst, and then fully automatic. So technically speaking, the laser rifle is faster. Now, I don't know how resistances work in this game. They're both called energy weapons. I don't know if things can resist plasma versus laser. But in my testing, I think laser was 34 or 36, so it's a little weaker than this, but not by much. But in my testing, for some weird reason, 1 shot of the plasma was still stronger than 3 shots of the laser, which math-wise shouldn't be right, because that should be like 120 versus 40, or I guess it should be 90 versus 40. But for some reason, my testing, that's what it seemed to work like. Maybe it was missing those bursts, I don't know. But again, technically speaking, the laser should be more damage because of how it can shoot faster, so it's better DPS, whereas this is stronger per bullet. But again, the main thing here is this plasma ball. Not only, it's just a single shot, but when it hits the ground or an enemy, it makes an explosion and it staggers them, which is so useful. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Again, I have a little list of upgrades we'll make for the next like 2 or so levels. So first things first is getting the requirement for this so I can use it, because this is going to make things so much better. So we're going to go ahead and go Dexterity 41. Right there. Apply. And now I can go ahead and use this. So it's kind of interesting because, again, the bows are generally stronger than the guns. So they kind of act as snipers, if you want to think of it that way. And again, as much as I'd love to use their second shots, you have to be a berserker, which is one downside, whereas the other weapons, you don't need that. So if you're not a berserker, the bows become snipers. So I can still use the bow. Obviously, I have to level up for this one, which would be great. But for now, go ahead and assign that there. Awesome. So we'll go ahead. We have 1 ability point. We'll take the gemstone socket. So there's quite a few abilities I want, but I think stuff like modify a weapon for now I don't need, because if I modify a weapon I won't be able to use it, so there's not really a point in taking it. So I'll probably be conserving a few of these points, but right now we'll take this gemstone so I can put gemstones into weapons and stuff. Oh, that's right, I need a trainer for this. That doesn't even matter. Otherwise, yeah, everything else I just have ready for when we level up again. So got all these things, just mark there's. I did buy some ammo too, so I have 300 plasma cells. Awesome. That should be fun to use. Nothing else here. I'm just going to save those attribute points, because the next thing I'm going to do is get strength to 16. I can't do that right now. Strength to 16 is going to work for two different things, but the most immediate thing is so I can wear this armor. Yeah, I need 16 strength and 9 constitution, so it doesn't even matter. I might as well save these, even though I haven't planned for it. Alright. So let's look around here. Great to have these sunglasses on. I can see what's here.
The Hort, a place of contemplation and study.
Oh, it doesn't highlight the
knowledge of
chest.
the old world
Alright,
has
let me
been
go ahead and
gathered in this
save it.
place.
Easy one.
Too easy.
Water and cigarettes. Great. Exactly what I want. That's out there. Also is out there. Okay. Ooh, machine. What the? Oh, wow. Vending machines. Awesome. Oh, this is old coins. I've been selling them. I think I have, at least. Alright, let's see where we are. I'm curious. Merchant. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. It would, dude. Again, I thought this was the cleric, so I would have went here and not found them, and I would not have come over here for, like, a week. Oh, thank God this thing happened to me. Dude, that's so convenient. It would have taken me forever. I mean, I probably would have I would have said, fuck it, just looked up what the clerics were if we didn't get there within, like, 2 or 3 streams. But damn. Because I was kind of going by sections. So, you know, we started down here. Quest kind of pushed us up here. Let's to go here next. Dude, that's awesome. Well, thank you for that. So we don't have any kind of map of this area, though. We'll just kind of have to run around and figure it out. Can't steal this shit. I wonder if they can see me from back there.
Sneaking around while other people are watching you is pretty pointless.
You see it? I don't know if he's getting ready to yell at me or not.
Are you looking for
Nope.
something?
Oh, sweet. That's not worth taking. Let's talk to Martha. Why is she backing up from me? Let me reload the save. Is it they didn't catch me stealing?
And you're here for what?
Yeah, now she's not backing up. I don't know.
Where did they pick you up? You look like you've walked through the whole Alb War to get here. Here, take this. It looks like you could use it. Just don't tell anyone, all right?
Interesting.
Soup.
They emphasize nutrition over appearance and taste here.
It might not be the best you can taste, but a healthy mind and body is better than a dead mind and body.
You want me to keep food secret?
We're short of a lot of things, which means rationing, which means paperwork, blah blah. But if someone's stomach is growling, I'd rather deal with that first, then get to the tick boxes. From now on, though, you'll have to fit in with the daily rations. Once a day, in the refectory. It might not be tasty, but it'll keep you alive. The daily rations are free for our happy family of clerics. Everyone else has to pay.
Okay, is Falk cleric? I thought he was. Maybe he's just like a guy who's curious, but I'm pretty sure he's a cleric. It's just weird that he like reacted as if he didn't know this place. We'll have to see. We just recruited him and then that was about it. Let's see.
How long have you been in charge of the refectory?
I was assigned here when the last food technician sent a dozen men to the infirmary. It wasn't my first choice, but the job came with a promotion, a safe posting, and a complete absence of rippers.
Do you feed everyone here in the Heart?
Yes, with help from others and our technology. It was join a faction and stay alive. So, glory to Kalan. Yes, there are some issues. Some of our order are a bit strict to the point of being an asshole, and the food sucks, but at least we're not murderous outlaws.
Oh, why is the food so bad?
Ignadon's rocky soil isn't the best for growing things. So, we have to supplement with manufactured substitutes. Nutritionally balanced, designed for body and a balanced metabolism. They sort of forgot the flavor.
I can give you some food from my supplies.
I take that offer of help. But you're right. Maybe supplementing our supplies is a good idea. I know some people on the outside who haven't joined the faction. They could trade with us. Yeah, that would help them and us.
Why haven't you started trading already?
Because I want this done diplomatically. To organize something we can keep going in the future.
Makes
That
sense.
means finding someone who understands the people out there as well as those in here. Do you think that's you?
Where are the people you want to trade with?
They've set up a makeshift camp southwest of Hort. Find our outpost out there and go north. You'll find them there. See what they need, and if we can make this a long-term arrangement, right? That will make a real difference.
I can negotiate the food supplies for you.
This will take tact. I don't want guns waved around. There's to be no bloodshed. But if you really want to make a difference and help us start working together, then I'm prepared to trust you. They put together survival packs with fresh meat in them. They're hunters, you see. If you could get me 20 of those packs, anything we can get to supplement what the foraging units bring in has to be a help. So talk to them and see if you can make it an ongoing arrangement.
All right, cool.
What goods have you got?
Of course.
Oh, she's a merchant. Okay, let's see here. Jack. I know I have an Applejack recipe on. Oh yeah, it is this one. I wish they would tell you if you had it. They don't. Bread soup. Forming soup. I know we had that like really badass one. That's like insane amount of healing. Let me see.
I'm watching you.
It had like a ton. It was like 100 whatever healing. Bone marrow, right? 170 plus 10 armor, which is fucking insane, and it's really easy to make too. All right. Well, that guy could not watch me. Oh, they do tell you, really? I see
What
that.
goods?
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. Yeah, obviously. I knew that for like ammo and stuff. I didn't even think about that for recipe, because in my mind, I get the recipe and I read it and it's gone. But no, in this game, it just sits in your inventory. Yeah. There you go. I'd like to get this bread soup. Hold on, mate. Stop it. Damn it, why is she looking at me like that? She doesn't trust me? Okay. He really doesn't trust me. Alright, well, we can leave. Don't back up, because I want to leave and walk back in. You're not. Yeah. Voodoo. Voodoo. Boing.
Thief! You
Damn it.
thieves!
How do you see that? He turned around at the last second.
Sneaking around while
No.
other people are
Alright,
watching.
fuck
you.
it, whatever.
Sneaking around
Again,
while other
we
people
have
are
a
watching
really good
you
recipe as is. I still want to get all the recipes I can, but... Okay. So again, this is where I kind of wish there'd be like a mini-map or whatever. We're gonna get a lot of talking today, which is fine. More importantly, we get some, hopefully, lore and stuff on these guys. But yeah, I'll pick up a ton of
Seriously?
quests. Oh, that scared me for a second. I knew that wasn't stealing. I hate that they do that. That was not stealing, game. Don't scare me. Oh, dude, this is so good to see all these items. Oh my god, yes. So how do I want to do this? Well, with no map, I have to just do this by memory of where we've been. Item there. You. Whoa. Okay. This. Oh. Okay. Wolf.
Whoa, 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 watch yourself there. It's not safe around here. Trust me, you gotta watch your step. Otherwise, you'll end up squashed flatter than an Alp's conscience. Just be careful, alright?
Okay.
You think I should be afraid of a few rocks?
Yes, those rocks weigh a hell of a lot, meaning if they fall, there won't be a hell of a lot left of you. But don't let me keep you with all my chatter. I've gotta get back at it. I'm reckoning you're not that into ore extraction techniques anyway.
Could be. Oh, crafting 4. I'm assuming I'll have that.
You're mistaken.
Oh, damn.
I am?
I'm trying to think of what's
I can't
crafting.
sleep at night from my
Yeah.
excitement over electrolysis and carbon monoxide reactions.
I have chemistry, but I don't know what else considers
Yeah,
crafting.
yeah,
I'm making like
weirdly, when I
lockpicking
start
stuff.
talking about that stuff in bars, I put people to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Here, take this.
Ooh.
Always good to meet a fellow enthusiast. I found that out by the crater.
Okay, that's actually pretty solid.
Hope you like it.
What are you doing out here?
Here, we are the farmers of industry. While there are those who tend the land to grow food, we feed industry. There's not a drone, fighting machine, or regulation hair clip that's not made of the metal we mine here.
Why don't you just have the machines work for you?
They claim it's too tricky for robots. I think it's just too tricky for the programmers. They assumed mining was easy, and so, several flat robots proved them wrong. Well, producing enough for the front line is the Hort's first priority. Besides, there's more to mining than boring and smashing. Not that the people they send here are always better than machines. Cross a suggester and there's a good chance you'll get sent here to try and mine out rock after someone's rewired your brain. But maybe you're not a prisoner sent here by a suggester.
This is the one thing, like, if I join these guys, they're just like, oh god. I mean, yeah, everyone has some bad people, but this seems like it's part of the group that they have these suggesters that reprogram and stuff. Like, oh man, damn it. I feel like, though, what's really good about this so far, the very little I've seen, is, and from the other games too, there's not really like a good group and a bad group, probably. I'm sure everyone has like really big pros and really big cons, but that's a pretty bad con. Re-education camp, yeah, that's never a good thing. Let's see.
Do you need something doing here?
Maybe, but outsiders don't usually work out well here. Listen, don't get me wrong. You came from outside and I'm still talking to you. That should be enough to make it clear I don't have anything against you, but, you know, this work is tricky. That said, maybe I can think of a way for you to earn some shards, if you're willing.
What do you want doing?
It's a bit of an ask, but an outsider's my best bet for getting it done. You see, I want Eli to disappear. He's a prisoner here, and he's a threat to the community. And now the suggesters are saying they can correct him. That they can put him in armor and send him out with weapons. And I am telling you, the guy is a ticking time bomb. That can only end badly.
Does sound pretty bad.
Why do you think he's dangerous?
I saw it in his eyes. There was nothing but blank hate there. I don't care how strong those suggesters think they are. It's hardwired into him. They ain't gonna erase that with suggestion. He is going to blow, and they will have put a weapon in his hand when he does. He needs to be taken care of before he kills people we do need.
That's pretty dumb. If someone's like, you know, violent or whatever, why would they be the ones to get the guns, even if you, like, you know, rewire their brains?
Why can't you just leave Eli to the suggesters?
Oh, they can be successful. I've seen enough people turn up here like drones after being given the treatment, but it's not 100%. And taking a chance with him is taking a chance with other people's lives. How is that a fair gamble? Besides, I don't want him hanging around here as a cleric. No, someone needs to get Eli out of that place and through the Hort's gate. Then someone can kill him outside the Hort and no one would know. They'd all assume he'd escaped.
And you want me to do that?
I know it's a lot to ask, but, well, yes. It's your choice. I'm sorry to put you in this position, but the words have been said. Now you have to choose if you'll help me. I've put my trust in you.
So as always, I would assume that I can, you know, rat him out, I can kill the guy, or I can just help the guy escape. Always multiple ways to do these things. So we have to learn about that guy, see exactly what he's about. From this direction. It's hopefully that end. There. Oh, oh. All the things. So the third? Yep, we have 3 jackhammers now. Okay, great. Oh, Stormstrom's here. Oh, shit. That's right, yeah, he was, taken by the clerics, joining them. Still, just stumbled upon him here.
Are you Stormson, the Berserker?
And? Who are you?
know
I
me.
can see from that look. Angrim sent you, didn't he?
How did you get here from Adan?
Look around you. That should give you a clue. As we left Goliad, we ran into a group of clerics. The guards, the ones Angrim sent to kill me, decided to pick a fight. They lost. The clerics saw I was a prisoner and gave me a choice. Fight, leave and be free, or come and join them. A choice. An actual, real choice. Not like Angrim. And so I'm here. And so now you found me. And so, what happens now?
Angrim wants you dead, but I'll let you live.
Yep.
You travel half the world and you'll let me live? How can I trust you?
You'd prefer it if I just killed
Yeah.
you.
Now you do sound like you've come from Angrim. No, I'll live. Now I finally got a chance to. But if you do go back to Goliad, tell Akira I'm doing alright. And if she can ever tear herself from her plans, she knows where to find me.
I'll make sure she gets your message.
Thanks. You know, I thought Angrim would send someone after me, but there's no way I thought that person would leave me alive. It seems not everyone in Goliad is an asshole. If you find Akira, tell her she should give you my old things.
Oh,
I'm not
hell
going
yeah.
back there, so you might as well have them. Take them as thanks.
Okay, the only downside is it's not marked as a quest, and I'm gonna forget that, so I'm totally just gonna write this down. I'm never gonna remember that. Let's see, return to Akira Berserk. Gotta start writing stuff down. Although it might still be part of the quest. Like sometimes, actually a lot of times, the quests have like sub quests or directives, and then when one gets marked as done, the main one's still there. That's still marked. Yeah, it doesn't say it there, so yeah, you have to write that down. It's fine. And anyone with a name we talked to. Awesome, dude. It's just so different, too, from Berserkers. It's great.
Listen to me, disciple of Kalan. The cleric Bertram has returned to our side.
Bertram,
We give
hey.
thanks for his safe homecoming.
Yep.
And welcome him back among
Another
his
dude
brethren.
that, you know, from the Berserkers. We actually gave him the damaged cleric weapons.
All who have faith will be saved.
And these have names, acolytes, and all that. Alright. Save.
And so, another stray comes to seek safety in the arms of Kalan. Welcome to the Horde. the stronghold of the clerics. Your presence here can only mean that Kalan's light shines upon you. Open yourself to this opportunity. Give yourself over to the teachings of Kalan.
I will.
Your dedication will be rewarded. Kalan sees all. Act in his name, and he will strike down your enemies.
Tell me more about Kalan.
Before the comet burned the face of Magalan, the prophet Arvid foresaw the danger. He received the teachings of Kalan in whispers, and tried to warn the people of Magalan of the horror that was to come. They must reject the distractions of the world and give themselves over to the pursuit of knowledge. Each must seek the purity of knowledge. Each must seek out the strongest, the fittest, the brightest. And so, Kalan came to the people and promised, if they did this, if they worked together to follow the path to the infinite skies, then he would save them from the horror.
Infinite Skies, that company
but
we've
they would not
been
listen.
seeing
And
ads
so,
for.
the comet destroyed the civilization that was here on Magalan. Now, if we are to survive the dangers that are yet to come, we must listen to the words of Kalan and hear his wisdom. Only the pure will be taken up into the infinite skies. Only under the infinite skies will we truly see all. We must trust in Kalan.
Okay, interesting, because this leads me to believe that Kalan was actually like either an employee or, you know, somehow associated with the company Infinite Skies. These guys no longer know about it, but we begin to add that Infinite Skies was some sort of scientific facility where they were taking people that were sick and some other stuff. They were recruiting people. We still don't know a lot about them, but obviously since there's so much information like that, I immediately think there's something up with them that may have caused something that then related to this. And then now we find out, you know, these guys are saying Infinite Skies as if like heaven, so I don't think they know Infinite Skies is a real company or was a real company. But interesting, very interesting.
Where is Kalan supposed to take you?
Up to the infinite skies, to where knowledge counts above all. There, we will truly see the universe as it is. The path to enlightenment is difficult, and only those who are worthy will receive Kalan's blessing. Look inside yourself, and take my words to heart. May they be a guide in the times to come.
Eh?
Who are you?
I am Oswald. When Brother Raynor found me, I was just a wretched pile of misery.
So Raynor
I
found
was
me too.
blind to who I could be. Raynor built me up, gave purpose to my life. Now, I'm spreading the teachings that saved me from destroying myself, in hope that those words can be the salvation of others, that they can save all of Magalan. So I invite you to stay here and contemplate with us, brother.
All right. Name.
Kalan's strength lies
Combat robots. Oh shit. Awesome. This.
not allow yourselves to be led astray by
Alright.
the temptation.
Save.
Stop! Where do you think you're going?
It, huh?
What is this area?
You are here at the Chamber, the Palace of Sinners. Break the commandments of Kalan and Ignadon, and the Chamber will welcome you. Can you walk in and look around? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently ordered that everyone can enter to see with their own eyes what we do with heretics.
Oh.
So go in and look around. If anything will push back the power of temptation, it's what you'll see in there.
Like, this is what's great though about like having these big thematic cities, obviously in this case factions. Like, we went to the Berserkers, so we see this whole culture of the Berserkers, and now with the clerics, which are complete opposite, and it just feels just so insane seeing technology after the first few hours of seeing, like, you know, no technology and stuff. Like, it's just so good. You guys always know how to like make a world and all that stuff. It just feels so awesome. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, lava? Lava rock? Whatever it's called. Go this way. Huh. Oh, damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Nothing around here. Oh, fuck. Convict versus the executioner. Hey, no, don't cheat, Falk. Falk. Well, hey, you gave me experience, but still. You cheated. But thanks for the experience and the loot. Okay. Interesting. Speak to him.
What is it you want? It's prayer time, so make it quick.
What is this place?
Here, we bring peace and honor to those who refuse Kalan. For only an honorable death can bring salvation. Only an honorable death can purify a tainted soul. And so, I bring honor to the souls who break Kalan's commandments.
Honorable death.
Interesting. We clerics do have a most advanced set of technology, and yet our justice is primitive.
Words like that show you need re-educating.
Oh shit. No, Falk. But yeah, honorable death, you know, like Falk joining in and attacking him from behind. Oh god, Falk. What are you doing, buddy? Alright. Eli. Okay. Give.
Those self-righteous bastards. They should all rot. Every last one of them. Can't you see the truth about them? And you. What about you? Don't tell me you're planning on joining those lunatics. You can't be that stupid. Just get me the fuck out of here, will you? These bastards have got no right to keep me here.
You're obviously not here willingly.
No shit. I was kidnapped, so they could try and brainwash me into joining this cult. But they won't get me so easily.
How did you end up here?
They said we attacked one of their outposts. Total bullshit. What do they think I am, suicidal? Anyway, they wouldn't listen. They dragged me here and tried to brainwash me. But their bullshit didn't take. I remembered everything. And so instead of setting me free, they dropped me down here.
Where are you from?
Tavar. A bunch of these assholes came over the border. These idiots I was with were too busy fighting among themselves to see the clerics creeping up on us. They ambushed us out there and then dragged us to Ignadon after we'd been wounded.
But you do have a plan.
Plan? I don't have a plan. Not yet. I just know I have to get out of here. I won't let them turn me into some mindless slave.
And you expect me to help you?
Expect? I don't expect anything. But I hope you can see what these clerics say about free people is bullshit. They don't care about freedom. They want to brainwash you. So, will you help me?
Interesting. Do we help this murdering outlaw, or do we leave him stuck in this morally objectionable situation? This is a dilemma.
It is.
It wasn't murder. It was early self-defense.
And again, I just love when games have those little bit of dialogue that then an NPC reacts to. See, I don't want to say no, so I don't know if saying I got no reason to help you saying no, or if it's like getting away for him to talk. I'll say maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe? What's maybe? This is a world of action. Maybe won't save you when they try to fry your mind, like they tried with me. You think on that.
So, about your escape. You must have some ideas.
First thing, it can't be my escape. I want my friend to get out of here too. I gotta get my friend Wolf out of here somehow.
Wolf?
Only problem is, he's already one of them. He thinks he's a fucking cleric. I've spoken to him. He doesn't remember a damn thing about me. Or where he came from. But that's not your problem, I suppose. I can handle that if you give me a weapon and a disguise. Get me that, and we can move forward from there. But hurry. I don't know how long I can hold out against the Suggestors. 2 days, and they might take my mind.
Is there any equipment you need to help your escape?
Well, my axe will be useful. I'll bet it's being stored in the house of the Suggestors.
Will be useful.
They store
For
anything
me.
they confiscate in there. It's bound to be guarded, though, so be careful. And if you can get me some clothing from the merchants in the miners' quarter, that should help me get out without being noticed. I can't escape in this clothing. But when you get the stuff, bring it all together, okay? This cell doesn't give me a chance to hide anything from the eyes of the clerics, okay?
I'm not gonna tell about Wolf yet. So yeah, Wolf wants to kill him. He says he's the murderer. This guy claims he knows Wolf, as he takes a leak right there. So one possibility is, yeah, he could be telling the truth. Or maybe Wolf is the guy that locked them up. And he wants revenge, because he very clearly wants to... It sounds more like he wants to kill Wolf, not that he wants to take him with him. Which he still could, you know. But it kind of seems like he wants to kill Wolf. I'll go back to Wolf in a second, see if I can get some sort of
Not me.
dialogue option to ask if he knows like more about this guy. Because again, with these choices, I really want to have some more
Sin.
knowledge as to the situation, but sometimes you don't get that.
Please. Not today.
Find Wolf.
Her father? No. No.
I definitely have
Not
no,
yet.
not really no problem, but I definitely would be okay with, even if this guy is an outlaw, freeing him, because if what he's saying is true and he's innocent of whatever they're accusing him of, they can't just kidnap people and brainwash them. Even if he is an outlaw. But again, if he killed people or whatever, then even like brainwashing was, but okay, there's at least more reason. But again, I wish I could find this info out. We'll see if we can. First things first is talking to Wolf. Here.
Eli says he
Perfect.
knows you.
Knows me? He's seen me, we've spoken a few words, but he doesn't know me. And that should tell you a lot. I don't know him that well, and I know he needs to be put down. Whatever story he fed you will be bullshit.
Well, that's not much to go on, but
Watch yourself around here.
I mean, you still didn't really give me much reason to put him down other than the look in his eyes. At this point, with the very little info I have, I'm actually inclined to believe Eli. And I don't think it's that Wolf doesn't remember him, it's just that Wolf doesn't want to. Like, he's either hiding something or whatever. Maybe Wolf is the one who murdered... So, again, Eli's story is that these clerics claim that he murdered a bunch of people, so they kidnapped him and took him here. Maybe Wolf is the one that murdered them, and he doesn't want them to find out. So, I mean... Right now, I'm leaning towards helping Eli. Now, the problem is, I want to help Eli escape, but not, like, let him murder people. We'll see how it goes, but right now, I'm probably going to do that. Let's go down here. And first things first is pretty much picking up all the quests, looking around. I won't finish any quests right now. Hello, merchant. I probably can't take your shit. Yeah, ELEX it. Recipe. Can he see me right now? Quickly.
Why are you sneaking around here?
Oh, I'm not sneaking around. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Alright, that's definitely the thing to take. Hell yeah. Alright, Ferdinand.
Hey, is there something you're looking for? I'm here to trade, and I can offer you top quality for a decent price.
Do you have many customers?
Define many. Ignadon isn't exactly the center of commerce on Magalan. I have to work part-time as a miner just to keep going. But, you know, I get by all in all.
Where do you get your goods from?
Mostly from the patrols we send out. They find all sorts of old world artifacts. And then there are the spoils of war, recovered from out there. Our enemies are a good place to get resources.
I want to buy some clothes.
For Eli.
Clothing, I have. What exactly do you have in mind?
What do most people wear here?
Well, that all depends on your rank. Would you want undergarments, nightwear, armor? I have a full range and a full set if it's the right size. This set belonged to a brother who now dwells in Kalan's halls. Kalan save and protect his soul. But it's perfectly fit for purpose.
Only 100 shards? Fuck it. Even if it's trash. No, it's 100 shards.
You know a good deal when you see one. Is there anything else you wanted?
But that's still for Eli, not for me.
What goods have you?
Of course.
Let's see. One-handed weapon persuader. Again, I plan on being ranged. Wouldn't hurt to have a weapon though. Barely stronger. Yes, it can be upgraded, but I have the stats in it. I have some really good weapons already. It's just I won't be able to use them anytime soon. So again, that's what I'm saying. Plasma cells are 5, energy cells are 2. I think arrows are 2 as well. This is 2.5 times stronger. And per the damage values, it's not 2.5 times stronger. But in testing, somehow it was. But more importantly, this has that stagger. So I think that's worth paying a little more for anyways. Oh damn, I only have 1,000? I guess I spent a bunch of shit. See what we can sell here really quick. Bam. I don't know if I should be selling this stuff. No, I won't. Shouldn't matter that much. I never get a shit ton from cigarettes, man. Bam. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. We went from 1,000 to 2,500. Accept. Alright. Alright, so that's considered an item and not like actual clothes, which makes sense. Yeah, it's for Eli.
You didn't come here to pray, did you? I can spot the devout. And you don't look like you're here to ask for divine assistance, am I right?
You're right. I don't need assistance.
Ha! I knew it! You know, there is a reason why I wanted to talk to you. For all the thirst for knowledge in this place, people can be a little focused. They want logic, straight answers. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. And that's crazy. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to Kalan. So what's wrong with getting some answers? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answers, and I'm betting you're the curious type.
Does Kalan approve of betting?
Yes. No. Who knows? I mean, some of those texts are hard to work out. Unless you just believe what people say they mean. But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble. So, are you going to help me?
Tell me your problem.
Have you ever heard of the Prophet Arvid?
No. Should I have?
Oh yeah! He's the founder of our order. The reason why the clerics exist.
Tell me about Arvid.
Well, sure, okay. Like I said, he's the founder of our order. He was born about 200 years ago, we think, and he was the first to be enlightened by Kalan. After the comet hit, it was his burden and his privilege to lead people into a new future, to save those who had survived. The first followers were here, in the Horde. They had saved technology from destruction, and Kalan showed them how that technology could be used to help all the people of Magalan. They reached out to others, but not everyone listened. You can see what became of the rest when you look to Tavar.
What did Arvid do?
He wrote the rules that have bound us here in the Horde. And our ancestors began research on how ELEX could be used for the good of all. With it, even though our community was small, we were able to defend ourselves from the malice of the godless.
All seems a bit vague.
Yes, I know. I mean, some details have been lost in time. Some believe Arvid still remains among us, although that is nonsense. Some uneducated people wanted to proclaim him a god, even during his lifetime, but he always spurned this idea. It is likely that he saw his time coming. According to the lore, grief about the unreasonableness of people tore him apart from the inside. And when he could take the pain no longer, it is said that he left the people with the words of Kalan and went into the Great Light. Scholars are still arguing to this day about what the Great Light is exactly. Some say that he rose to heaven to Kalan. Others claim that he set forth to find the reason for the crater. But that's exactly my point. I want to know more, but only certain scholars are allowed to see the text. But there's something about Arvid, something about those early works that doesn't make sense. And I can't work out why. But will they let me in the archives to study his writings? No. I sneaked in, they threw me out. I was lucky to avoid re-education. Concentrate on what's right here, right now, they told me. It is only possible to change the future if you draw the correct conclusions from the past, they said.
So you need access to the archives?
No. Well, yeah, that would be great, but for now, I just need a book. All that I want is a copy of Arvid's teachings. There has to be a written copy, or a recorded copy somewhere. It's just not available to us out here. And that bugs me. So, do you think you can get into the archives and get it for me?
Who says I'll help you?
Nobody. But please, I need your help. I beg you. I want to understand why they won't teach us these things. I would like to give you the following, in any case, before you are on your way. I am certain that I can get something from the recordings that will be of use to all of us. Then, maybe, I'll finally understand what our purpose is.
Okay, so first things first, let me theorize here. So obviously we know Infinite Skies, the company, like I said. So Infinite Skies could have been something along the lines of, if they knew the comet was coming, they were like making like a space station or escape some way like that, and they were recruiting people to figure out who to take with them. But that kind of goes against what we were hearing. They were recruiting sick people. Cure them. But I don't know. I think Infinite Skies has something obvious with their name to do with some sort of space station or whatever. So I feel like they knew what was happening. So now we have this Arvid here. And it sounds like when he went to the light, either he like went up to the space station, or she mentioned that like there's rumors he's still alive. Maybe he's an AI? Just spitballing. Who knows? But okay, interesting.
Why is this book so secret?
Because we are to serve Kalan in combat and not to interpret his words. They say we are missing the necessary vision to understand his divine message. But I would like to learn that for myself instead of having it spoon-fed to me. Maybe it's nothing, but I can't let it go.
What can you tell me about the archives?
It's a store of knowledge from before the comet hit, and it is where all information found in the rest of the world is brought. Our archivists are attempting to glean all sorts of information from the scraps of data we were able to retrieve from outside the Horde. The work is very time-intensive, so the archivists don't like it at all when people interrupt their work. So, they will have you thrown out if you manage to get into the archives without authorization.
I will get you the book from the archives.
Thank you. This is one mystery I can't wait to solve.
Any suggestions for how I get into the archives?
I've been thinking about that, and there are 3 ways. You could watch to see when Carl, the guard on the archives, leaves his post. That might take a few hours, and I personally have never seen him leave his post. But hey, he has to move at some point, doesn't he? Or you could access the security console and put your name on the access list.
I would need hacking, I'm
But
assuming.
the simplest and most obvious solution is for you to join the clerics.
Alright.
Teach me something.
Yeah?
I want to learn, what was it? I scrolled so I can't see it, but let's see if it's here. Oh, gemstones is what I want to learn, so obviously not this stuff. Okay. Let me get back to that building I was in first. Again, with no mini-map here. I gotta really remember where I've been. So we were over here. Okay.
Only those with a
I went back there.
a focused mind and a strong
Let's keep, like, doing the outskirts first, I guess. This place is huge. Beanbot. Save, because I'm sure this is an NPC to talk to. Oh, Armor
Any
Master.
asshole
Ooh.
caught stealing will be sent to the Suggesters.
Why would you say that to me? I would never steal. That'd be crazy.
Why do you assume everyone wants to steal?
What is that weapon?
I have my reasons.
Is it like a flamethrower?
And I have to look after my stocks. We're low on resources here. I can't go wasting them on thieves. And sure, it would be great if every acolyte could get the armor we make for paladins, but my supplies are limited. Only those who have acquired that rank can get that reward.
Alright.
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy.
The real question is, do we even get out of this town today? It might take a while. Oh, this is stronger than the plasma. But again, the plasma has the burst. Oh, I wouldn't be able to use the dex anyways. That's fine. Not burst. The plasma has the explosive thingy. Interesting though. Flamethrower. Oh, there you go. Flame ball. Flame sheaf. Flame jet. So ball, I'm assuming, is like an explosion. This is flamethrower. Fuck is flame sheath? I wonder if that's like a puff of shit, almost like a shotgun type of thing, maybe. I don't know. Strength that, anyways. Shield. Minor helmet. We already have 3s, I think. Cap. Minor shirt. This is what we're working towards. I'm gonna wear some armor next. In terms of shirts, that'd be the best one. So, oh my god, it's 1,000 now. Not even worth it. I already have something in the waiting. Soldier's amulet increases strength and combat value? The fuck? Oh, combat as in like the skill tree combat. Okay. Into combat, health and attack power. Alright. Every note. Check that out in a second once I activate that. Ah. Delivery note. Protocol B70. No matter the problems you're facing, the rate of delivery must not fall. Recommendation: yield sourced from external camps must be increased. Responsibility of delivering will fall on Brother Volkmar. Okay. Thing. Oh. What
that
the
building
hell?
is an incredible feat of engineering. We clerics certainly know how to make science practical.
That was badass with it being so dark in here. Oh, I got crouch. Okay, good. I just instinctively grabbed it. Oh, there's a security council. Crafting 3. Oh, I can do that. Oh, easy. I mean, I am gonna hopefully join the clerics, but
Name added to the access list. That should get me in.
Halt. State your business. Only officially authorized personnel may enter. The archives are sacred stores of knowledge. Our faith preserves us, and we preserve the wisdom of our ancestors.
What wisdom?
The scriptures, the writings, the texts, the foundation of our faith, and old world manuals that support our technology. Here the worthy study. Here the worthy learn. And unless you're worthy, you aren't coming in.
oh, I'm worthy. Why isn't there not an option? I just put my name on the list, no?
Forget it. I was about to go anyway.
Then don't let me keep you. Kalan bless your path.
Another thing about the archives. Is there a copy of Arvid's teachings in the archive?
Of course, all of Arvid's wisdom that remains is stored here.
What is in the book?
His prophecies and principles of life, around which we guide our lives. The greatest portion of Arvid's knowledge is encrypted. Even today, we are struggling to understand it.
Encrypted? In what way?
Some of it is in code, some of it is written as parables. So is open to interpretation. It is for those who concentrate on study to reveal these mysteries.
I don't know, that
to
almost
us.
sounds like it was written by
As
an
I
AI.
said, only a few of us can truly understand his words, and so see the wisdom of Kalan.
Can I read Arvid's teachings?
You? No.
Why not?
Because only those chosen to study his writings may do so. You have not been chosen.
I think I've heard enough about that.
Good.
What are you studying?
Everything that brings us closer to our goal.
What does that mean?
It means passing Kalan's tests. Kalan only takes those who are pure, and so to preach his words, we must be the purest of all. And knowledge, facts, interpretation, and analysis are the purest form of all devotion. And science is the purest of all the forms of study. It brings clarity to the mind. To achieve purity of the soul, we must understand ourselves. The berserkers and the outlaws will never have the discipline for that. They live in the moment. We have committed ourselves to the future. May Kalan open the infinite skies for us all.
Do you also study the old world?
Of course. If we repeat the mistakes of our ancestors, it could lead to another catastrophe. That is one of the reasons why we only task those with the strongest wills to study. Who knows what corrupting influences these artifacts could have?
Where do you get the material to study?
It takes persistence and luck. We send out our reclamation squads to search old world ruins. First, the selected area has to be pacified. As soon as that is done, we begin salvaging the valuable pieces and bringing them here.
How can I get on a reclamation squad?
You can't. We have specialists for that work. Trust me, you wouldn't want to.
Push me out here, but yeah, didn't we just put our name on the list? Let's see. I mean, we should put our name on the list. It said we did. Not going to show me that thing at the very bottom.
What are you doing? Halt. Stay.
How many?
Until you understand.
I don't get it. Let me
Forget it.
save the game here. And then tell him to get out of my way, see what happens, because it told me I put the name there.
Halt.
Get out of the way.
The archives are restricted. Why
Okay, yeah,
should I
so
let you enter?
that was the option of saying my name's in the list. Hopefully. Yeah, because I'm authorized. Alright, cool. That's why I wasn't sure, because I didn't want to say get out of my way and then fight him. But okay.
Why aren't the archives open to everyone?
Because what we store here is precious, as is the space to study. Some specialists are given their workshops, their fighting mechs. This is a place dedicated to learning. The only people allowed into the archives are those who have authorization, or who have reached at least the rank of acolyte. Is that clear? So, tell me, why do you think I would let you into the archives?
Because I'm authorized to enter.
We will see. One moment. You're right. But I don't remember seeing your name on the list beforehand.
Weird.
It seems you are authorized. Please enter, but I beg you, do not disturb the archivists. Remember, silence is a virtue.
Of course. Also... Never mind, I was like, I could pickpocket him, but, that's fine. Down that way, or over here. Physicians and fools. Pick up all the stuff and then read it after you pick it up. Especially if there's like stuff in order and everything. At least it's not stealing. Photograph. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Quiet, please. This is a place of study.
I'm not supposed to talk to them. Instinct. Report number 2. It's forbidden. Follow me. Everything here, so we have 2 ways to go. Go this way, because I'm assuming that's where the quest is to the left. Oh no, it's right here. Cha-ching! They'll never notice that the book that's on display is missing. I didn't crouch. Okay, thank God. This way. Oh, purple's fast travel anyways. Was. Hey, buddy.
Quit sneaking around.
I'm not sneaking around. What are you talking about? Alright, so this was where we could have turned, right? Yep, perfect. There's Carl. I wonder if he's gonna try to search me when I leave. Definitely a possibility. Move! Oh god. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. What? I don't even know what I'm stuck in. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, what is good is we can fast travel. Uh-oh. Well, no, I'm stuck in the air. I can't fast travel. Oh, fuck. Oh, there we go. What was that about? Okay, I'm still stuck here. But we'll fast travel right next to me. Thank you. Okay. Thankfully, we were done looting there. So let's take a look at all the shit we got here. Let's read that well, I guess we'll read it first, since it's marked. There was a time of despair. Had no answers when this seized me. The reason for all these horrors evaded me and I was lost. In this dark hour, I opened myself up to Kalan in a dream. He showed me the way. So he's definitely not an AI, at least this guy is. We are chosen. We will survive the test of history through technology. All we need to do is keep Kalan's commandments and the infinite skies open to us. Let's purify our souls, become dedicated to our task. It's our holy duty to help bring everyone lost on the path of enlightenment. The comet was sent to punish us. Kalan warned us of this. He offered salvation. Now the world's burning. We must find our way to earn his grace. I learned of his great plan to renew the world. I'm here to help guide those who have the strength to survive. Salvation's coming for everyone who passes the tests. Walk the path, observe all of his commandments. So nothing really like crazy in there. Again, I feel like Infinite Skies definitely knew what was happening. I wonder if like maybe he was hearing these ads for Infinite Skies and he thought that was like a god speaking to him. Maybe I don't think so though, but it could be a case. But there's nothing in this that it was really heretical or anything. Like, I don't know what she's going to find in here that will, like, be any different than what they're being told. Like, the comet was sent to punish us. Kalan warned us of this. He offered salvation. Like, there's nothing really crazy in there. Alright, botanist report. Sample died. None of them survived long enough without light. Plan to make minimal adjustments. Testing's going slowly at this pace. We'll start before we find a solution. So I think they're trying to find out how to grow plants here. Only Mr. Giddon was here. He already solved the problem of growing plants in space, and his records are patchy. Okay. That also confirms, you know, space, obviously. But, yeah, they're trying to grow plants. Our work takes on importance. Research intended for space. Now we need to survive the post-impact with the temperatures and the darkness. Water's contaminated. I noticed a change in the plants. They're thriving. Ooh. Okay, so this isn't written by these guys. This is written by someone, you know, after the impact. So after the impact, obviously they needed to get some food. They couldn't because of the, you know, the crater impact, everything that happens, you know, with the smoke going up, which then blocks out the sun, and yeah, all that shit that actually happened in real life. But then it turns out that this contamination actually made the plants grow more. They're mutating. Yep. Forbidden Journal. I've discovered that our people conducted experiments with ELEX in the past. Isolated texts. Must keep it confidential. It's clear my research must remain secret. They wouldn't understand my aims. They're blinded by belief. I can see that ELEX is very special power. We only use it as an energy source for machines, but I believe people can also be improved by it. Mm-hmm. Just no one dared to test the limits of ELEX till now. So this is how they made the albs then. There are records where ELEX did not lead to the generation of subjects in the past. Research shows the generation depends on the strength of will. Mental strength determines what ELEX does. My experiments are progressing well. I discovered a dosage that my body can adapt to. I'm proceeding carefully. Soon I will leave this world behind to take a new course. My mind is working better than ever since I'm not distracted by the crippling emotion. The first alb. I've already begun letting a few select people in on my secret. Pale skin has resulted from my work being difficult to hide. Probably people have noticed it. Yeah, so Forbidden Journal's the albs, okay? Lab Director Report. Contamination's been isolated. Added benefit of filtration process is we separated samples for testing. How's it spread so quickly? 75% have been taking off their standard duties to study. We're now dealing with the first case of personnel who've come in contact with contaminated water. Haven't been able to unlock the molecular structure of this alien substance. Simmons made an unbelievable discovery. Energy. The substance stores energy, and he thinks it can be easily tapped. Politicians among us have already managed to sell to the people. We call it ELEX. They have withheld its negative effects. Suppose people need good news. Entire teams working to adapt the technology to work with a new power source. We're lucky. Take a step towards survival. Maybe the impact brought us some good news. If we can master these properties rather than going backwards, we can make technological advances. Alright, so again, this is like immediately after the impact. Same. People affected by the water begun to develop a range of remote conditions. White skin, emotionally cold, pain in extremities, isolated all cases, monitoring progress. First fatality, suicide. Different mental issues have now been observed in subjects. Degradation, only one is thinking clearly. Aggression, uncontrollable strength, several personnel injured. Had to euthanize all but one of the patients. Several theories why this one patient develops. No definitive findings. Ordered autopsy of bodies. Classified ELEX as highly poisonous. One subject agreed to continue testing. Rational thinking not affected. Emotional centers of brain completely changed. Order the use of high security. Autopsies revealed extensive physical mutations. This is where the guy who made the albs found out that they were doing this back in the day. Subject attempted to break out. He was taken in custody, but required efforts of a full team. Sedated. He's now calm. Try to find out why the mutations arise. Maybe something useful. No useful results. A5, socially cold. Subject followed logical lines without emotion. Subject places his own preservation as highest priority. Not able to moderate negative effects. All other subjects degenerated. Only those few with particularly strong mental qualities develop same mental aptitude. Project shelved. Yep. Alright, technician report. So, contaminated water. The leaks found. Reports the areas. Came to inspect the pipes. So some people are being affected by the contamination. This goes with what we just read. These are people that got infected. Almost all water systems been affected. Contamination everywhere. Right. My research in the climate of the old world led me to an interesting conclusion. ELEX has influenced Magellan's temperature. Change of climate. The area we know as Zakor was mild, with a climate similar to Abessa before the comet. However, Magellan's temperature has decreased considerably. Ice landscape we know as Zakor today, therefore very young. Reason for that has to be ELEX. Cooling process has considerably accelerated the Albs. Began gathering ELEX, concentrating Zakor. Not only is ELEX obviously a power source, not only does it fuck with you chemically wise, it also changes the temperature just by collecting it all in one area. I guess that makes sense. If it's pulling in the energy, it's then cooling the area around it. Which then also means it could at one point explode. Ooh, I wonder if that's going to be something. Because if they're storing all this energy, again, if it's pulling in so much energy around it, at some point it's going to reach a tipping point, and it either becomes very volatile, very easy to make explode, or it just explodes on its own because it has too much energy. Ooh, okay. War stories. Since our brothers and sisters always face temptation of rumor, allow me to explain how Eric defeated our mechs. It was the time Berserkers began to improve powers. They moved to plant their so-called world parts. Counter the incursion, we dispatched units in combat. Attack was successful. The mechs then confronted Eric, but he did not defeat the mechs with the power of their mana, as Berserkers claim. Instead, it was a common failure of their power supply. Eric is not celebrated as a hero, merely propaganda. Interesting. Calendar is essential for the order of a world. Previous calendar became useless after the comet crashed. He adjusted the calendar. Every believer is expected to accept Kalan's wisdom. Each year will now consist of 11 equal months. Calendar dates will begin on the date of impact. Really? So does that mean that it actually sped up the rotation of the Earth? Photo. Okay. If they're adjusting the calendar, then that means the Earth's rotating faster now. Which of course then fucks with climate and all that as well. Alright. Save.
My mind is always left clear after talking to Balder.
You do know why that is right. Can't you remember anything?
Yes, I remember. Balder makes sense of everything. He is very wise.
I won't argue with that. I don't really want to have to go and see Balder myself.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just forget what I said. I believe in the just nature of Kalan. And Balder sees that Kalan's work is done.
Yes. Kalan sees all.
It is time, however, for the stretch break. So let's get a save in here. Let's see. I think we're doing a new save. We'll use this and like a new save. Alternate today. Sure. Alright. Really quick 30-second stretch break. Alright, good. So, let's see. Again, I don't even know if we're going to be leaving the town for a couple of hours. We'll see. I want to pick up all the quests first. Alright. Go in there and in there in a minute. Let me just, down here. Off. Ooh, armory. Save. Oh, I can't. Well, I can jetpack over this.
Get out of here! Last warning, so do us both a favor and piss off!
I got the most important thing. Ooh. Weapons on display. Yeah, definitely got the most important thing. Looks like we got ammo. That's probably ammo too, and then some random shit. See what weapon we got. Acolyte sword. Oh, it's barely better than what I have. Obviously it requires some shit too. Okay, we got all these great weapons. It's gonna take a while to get to them. Since I'm primarily doing range, there's no rush. But I still will probably push to that because there are some other skills I have, again, written down. Specifically the armor skill, which gives me armor, obviously. But also, if I wanted to, you know, use the warbow as a sniper, that also needs strength and dex. So, we'll get there. Yes, I've played Risen 1 and 2. I have Risen 3, haven't played it yet. I like them, but also don't love them. I'm not a fan of the clunkiness. The absurd clunkiness. I just hate it so much. So going into this game, I assumed I knew it would be the best game yet in terms of that, but I still assumed it'd be kind of clunky and whatnot. It's not clunky at all, and everything else Protobytes does is just so good. They do such a phenomenal job of like world building. They know how to make an RPG, whether it be through the quests, the way you complete the quests, the characters, the motivations. Never having just like good or bad, like everything just always feels realistic with all the different emotions. They just do such a great job of everything else. I've just never been a fan of the combat system. It was so clunky. But this isn't clunky and everything else is still great. So like this is so good. It's awesome. So yeah, they really do a great job of everything else. So it's nice to see. But yeah, so he definitely knows my sneak in here. That's okay. We got the stuff that matters.
That's it. Get out of here.
Oh. You didn't care about that. Okay.
Efficient, successful. The clerics have achieved great things with the technology that was entrusted to them.
Who are you hiding from?
Who knows what they can achieve in the years to come?
Yes. Making the bots. Alright, I can't really take this stuff without being seen. Oh, can I talk to you?
Routine running without error.
Oh, okay. I gotta go back and talk to the merchant in a second. Let's do that now, because there's a guy here to talk to. Let's talk to the merchant real quick. Or, not the merchant, but, you know. Yeah, armorer. Armory guy. Armor master. Oh, is that the same armor master? Oh. Yeah, okay, it is. Well, he said not to steal from him. I definitely didn't steal from him. Yeah, I'll need that. Alright, let's go talk to this dude.
Hey, you! I need an adjustable wrench and a set of retaining rings. And, if you are up for it, bring me a weapons-grade ELEX battery, a pressurized air intake valve, and what was the last?
Geez, just give me your shopping list.
get the things you need.
Wait a second. There is still something missing. Let me think now. Damn it, it was right here. I had it a moment ago. Adjustable wrench, retaining rings, pressurized air intake valve, and I'm still missing a few screws, of course. But what was the last thing? Not the orbital reset brake. At any rate, I have that. Pin 3 bracket arm. I know I forgot one of those last time. Could it be that again? Think! Well, I've not seen it anywhere. But what if it's something else?
Do you want my help?
Quiet. Oh, damn it! That's my line of concentration gone. You know how hard it is to get a moment's peace to think in this place? Damn it! What the hell was it that I was thinking about? I think we'll have to get the tool myself. The machines we build and maintain here, they are all that will stop the Alps. But, do I get the resources I need to do the job properly? Do I hell?
Do I hell? Hit that before.
What's got you so stressed?
We used to work. We used to make things and think of the future. But now everything we do is for combat. I didn't become a mechanic for that, but I suppose we all have to do our duty if this war is to be won.
It sounds like you think your work is important.
Now you're sounding like a leg ache. This isn't ego. This isn't about me. This is about getting the equipment our forces need. You don't think that's important? We are the only ones who can really stop the Alps. That takes a toll. That means everything here has to go smoothly. That means I've got to get production running at full capacity. And it means I need someone to take care of some of the day-to-day things while I get all this working properly.
Pay me, and I'll help you.
Deal. It's not like I have time to waste. I need you to get me a set of replacement
All right, so
parts.
hopefully he
With all the
can
mechanics
teach me
we've
the
lost
gemstone
recently, We are
sockets.
chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted.
Makes sense if
If
he's
you're
a,
available, I need you to get
mechanic
over
guy.
to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
Sure.
No problem.
Thanks. I'll see you when you get back. Good luck. We need those parts.
Where can I find your supplier?
He's a trader. He sets up business near the gate during the late evening hours.
Teach me something.
It's done.
Thank you very much, Dirt Plays. Let's see. No gemstone, really. So he's a survival, really. That's a little interesting. I would have thought he'd be other guy, but sure. Damn, and there's a workbench right there. Yeah, weird. Oh well. Take that. Nope. Alright, we'll go up. Is that a gun? Is it? Been tricked before because sometimes scrap metal, that has to be a gun. Sometimes scrap metal looks like a gun, but that's gotta be a gun. Oh, hell yeah, it's a gun. The furnace, it's a flamethrower. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for just leaving it there. Okay, what is this furnace? Oh, it's a heavy. Hell yeah. We need a ton of stuff for that. Massive damage. Awesome. So again, another reason for strength and dex. So even though my weapons are, whatever, dex and intelligence, strength and dex for a lot of other stuff too. Be a long time for me to use it, but awesome. Alright. I think at this point we can sweep back. Oh, we can just finish here actually. Nice, sneak here without pursuing. Enough. Maybe she's gonna be able to teach me how to do some stuff. There's a bench here too.
A visitor? Whatever brings you to the Hort? Welcome, I guess. Say, how well do you know the area outside the Hort?
A lot of Southerners in
I
this
guess you
area.
can take care of yourself if you've managed to make it here.
What's that to you?
Well, you see, if you can handle yourself, I could use your help.
What do you need help with?
A squad of combat mechs has gone haywire. They're refusing remote shutdown and are attacking anything that moves. I sent a recovery party to attempt a reset, but they're late making their report. I've got to find out what happened to the recovery party and what's gone wrong with those mechs. There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line, and I need to know what's gone wrong before they go haywire too. It's probably a faulty batch of AI chips. That's my guess. But I need someone to go out there and check the chipsets so I can check them.
So, you're some sort of mechanic?
Mechanic? I'm a legate, responsible for procuring materials, producing new mechs, and repairing our mech squadrons, among other duties. Sure, the other legates are out there using their skills and suggestions to take the fight forward, but we're here giving the Hort the mechs that keep us safe.
How can I be promoted to legate?
You'll have to prove yourself to the Judicators. You should start by talking to Judicator Reinhold up in the Citadel. You'll find him more approachable than Ulbricht. We're short of personnel, so he would welcome a new acolyte.
Okay, I'll bring you the AI chips.
Good. I hope I'm right about this. And I hope it's just one batch that's affected. If this is a problem with the AI chip design, we'll have to track down all the AI chips of that design before more mechs go homicidal. Get me those AI chips and make it fast, will you? Fast like, I need those chips now.
Where can I find these mechs?
You're not gonna be able to teach
they
me
were
anything.
supposed to be
Damn.
on a trial run out to the border with Tavar. But as far as I know, they only got a short distance from the Hort. Let me upload their location beacons to your adjuter. Now, I'm not promising their trackers are working. Not if everything else is malfunctioning.
I'll find those mechs.
Great, thanks.
Why don't you fix those mechs yourself?
Oh, no, I've had no field training. Assembly lines, manufacturing, and repair in a nice warm workshop. That's what I do.
Alright, damn. Need to find the trainer. Alright, so let me go back over here and loot these places.
What did you think of the last sermon?
To be honest, I wasn't really listening.
But aren't you interested in what's going on out there? How Kalan's will can
Also,
be
we can
done?
turn in the quest for the
Do you really think they're telling us the truth?
the writings.
Well, of course. Why would they lie to us?
Are you really that naive?
That sound. Darth Vader here? Gotta check out this building. Is it guard? Good.
Those converters, the lives they destroy.
House of the Suggesters. Yeah, okay, save. You. Nope, back out. Very empty right now. Right there. See me from back here? Probably. Let's just see.
Too easy.
Lexit, energy, plasma. Alright, not much. Save. Cleric is no name. Up. Oh, they both go up. Oh, I'll look at the other person then. stealing. I don't need to do that. This is very empty. Here. Mug. Huh. Okay, and that goes down there. Really? Weird. Where did this connect to? Nowhere? Okay, so how the hell do I get behind that chick at the desk? All that loot back there. Yeah, going through this way then. Yep. Oh, here's Balder that we heard about. No one's here. Is that someone right there? Yes. Alright, Balder. Well, let me talk to you after I finish looting the area.
Hey. Yes, you. I'm looking for someone. Chad, a whiny little... Look, have you seen any outlaws around here?
What? Who are you? What brings you to Ignadon?
Look, I've traveled a long way, so please
What the
answer
fuck are
my
you doing here?
questions and stop asking ones of your own. Or I am going
You better
to
leave
hang
now.
you from a wall by your testicles.
Why would you do
You
something
asked
like
for it.
that?
Oh shit, didn't I say no questions? I just want answers.
Abessa, I met some outlaw going to Abessa.
And you couldn't have said that 20 seconds earlier. Would have saved your perfectly decent set of pants.
Alright, we got Eli's weapons, so we could do that quest too.
Kalan be with you. What brings you to me? Are you here to pay your tithe?
Sure, whatever.
Yes, I'm here to pay my tithe.
Faith serves,
Perfect, like
Kalan
that.
honor us all. But let's get to the point. As the highest suggester, I don't have much free time,
Talk like
as I'm
that,
sure
hey.
you understand. I've had a report that you spoke to Eli, the prisoner. If you two made any sort of agreement, then you should forget it now. If he is
Hey,
going
Loki.
to complete
Welcome,
his
dude. How's it
re-education,
going?
his spirit must be reforged. And I am not going to let anyone get in the way of that. He must be saved from himself. You understand?
Alright, hopefully we get some intel here. But yeah, I'm playing ELEX here. I'm very much enjoying it. We're already like, I don't even know, like 12-ish hours in. But it's going to be a very long game. So, I'm really enjoying this.
Suggestion?
The correction of those who have strayed from the path of the pure. As the High Suggester, I assist the minds and souls of the lost to return to Kalan's ways through suggestion. Kalan's will works through a skill all clerics must learn. The mind must be free from false teachings. The body pure, free of the poison of ELEX. Only then can we be at one with Kalan and his community. As a patriarch, it is my job to guide and advise. The will of Kalan clears the mind.
How do you clear someone's mind?
Through suggestion, we have developed technology, implants that allow us to guide the minds of others. It takes training, but it means we can bring people back to the pure path, or suggest to them that they do things that will assist us. It is an art that only the clerics understand.
Okay.
What's up?
Hey, DX, welcome, dude. Thank you for the 7 months there, man. I appreciate that. Watched Code play this a while back? Yeah. I was interested in it. I finally got it, and it's so much better than I expected. Just because I expected it to be clunky. I intentionally didn't watch any of the stuff from it, obviously, but like in terms of gameplay, that's the one issue. I was like, it might not be great gameplay-wise, but it's fine gameplay-wise, and everything else is awesome. So this is really, really fun. Yes, thank you very much, DX. Appreciate that, dude. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here.
Can Albs do that with their mutants?
The machine components you see on some wasteland mutants? We believe those allow the Albs a measure of control over the mutants, but it is a crude form of the suggestion we practice here. Some say it is because they are strong of mind. Others that it is because they have been poisoned. But I think the answer is more straightforward. Their commanders are using an extreme form of brainwashing on them already. Their minds are already being controlled.
That was
Interesting.
well done.
So I still can't ask him about, like, Eli and all that. Damn. I feel like we're not gonna get much info on this. We just have to go with, like, the gut feeling. Whole Eli situation. My feeling is that, what's his name, Wolf?
Can't continue like this, right?
Wolf might not be telling the truth. Doesn't mean that Eli's a good guy, obviously, but, like, I don't know. Gut feeling is to help Eli. Although I also feel like Eli's gonna kill someone, which I don't want to happen. Alright, so, again, I really wish we had a mini-map. We're going back to this chick right here, and then we can keep sweeping, like, up that way. We take this scrap. And... Alright. We have the stuff here. From what I read, I ain't seen anything bad or, you know, heretical, I guess we'll say, about this, but I don't know. Kind of bad. Yeah, I know it's been patched quite a bit. Yeah, I know it has. I know it has the infamous patch that said it fixed the, like, apparently the boobs would wiggle unrealistically. So I think the patch, which is now like a big meme, says something like realistic boob jiggle or something like that. But yeah, I'm sure it probably had quite a few bugs and whatnot too. But one thing that this studio has always done great, it's kind of like the Fallout treatment, or just Bethesda in general. Bethesda is known, or at least they're popularly talked about as having like multiple ways to complete quests and all that. And obviously when they have games and quests that don't do that, they get criticized for it. But this studio does that. This studio has lots of different ways to play, both actual gameplay-wise, but, you know, in terms of completing quests, a lot of things that are unmarked. If you talk to this person and complete the quest, you can still talk to other people about that quest. So there's all these interconnected pieces, and whenever that happens, that's inherently going to be very buggy, because you introduce one thing, but it has like 5 different things attached to it. So I can definitely see why there's probably, at first, a ton of bugs with the game. Lots of quest issues, I'm sure, like all that kind of stuff, because again, it's very interconnected. But that's what's awesome. They do a great job of it.
Did I invite you?
Yes, you actually did invite me. Huh?
I have what you wanted.
Unbelievable. Now, I can finally read Arvid's original text. You really did me a big favor.
Yeah, a little bit like Outer Worlds. It is. It is. I'm not gonna demand money.
That will do.
Thank you. Thank you,
Who
thank
fuck
you,
likes that?
thank you.
Glad to help.
Oh, yeah. If I find anything interesting in these writings, I will let you know. That's the least I can do for you.
Alright. Okay, we found 2 trainers, but none of them are the ones I want. Okay, alright. Boop! Our notes say. Anything else?
Excellent.
Free stuff is free. Oh, I wasn't
You're
doing
not
anything.
very good at sneaking.
Yeah, no, I'm not sneaking at all.
You know you shouldn't be here, right?
Alright, let's see what the notes say. One of Reinhold's legates came again. He was looking for the books. They say they are heresy to the ears of Kalan. I can't let them have them. My father left those books to me. They're the only thing I've left of him. They say they won't let me access the archives till I hand over the books. Kalan knows. He must know I believe, and these books can't harm him. Interesting. So Eva's in trouble. Alright, how do we get down there? I was in that building. That means there's a section in that building. I was up top. You... How do I get there? Oh, right here. General shop. Nice. Maybe I wasn't here, I just didn't... Oh yeah, I was here, I just didn't steal from all that. That's why it's there. Alright, cool. Alright, so we started from here, we swept all around this one side. Sweep straight forward, probably go in this big building. No idea how big this place is. I can look here and see for reference. Looks like we're about halfway through if I had to guess, because we were here, we sweep this whole side around here. So we have all this here. There's Eva, that trainer, there's that trainer. Where's the third trainer, damn it? Just started Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh yeah, Divinity Original Sin 2. That's the exact type of game. Like, everything about it. Again, with just like saying from here, how there's multiple ways to complete quests. It's very heavy on roleplay, both in terms of like how you make your character, how you answer questions and all that. The combination of the elements, I love that combination of elements. That's just not done. Everything about that, that is my game. Like, that is a game made for me. Everything about that is just so, so good. Oh, we were just in here. That's the that building. Okay. I still want to replay it because, again, it's not much of a spoiler. It's not a spoiler at all, but you pick your companions and you have them the whole way through. So I want to see the other companion quests.
Like
so I have to take all the other companions and check out their quests. It's just that game's so big, and I know there's no way for me to play that game and not do everything. So I just don't have the extra, whatever, 60 hours to replay that. But I want to do that just so I can see the other companion quests. Maybe this guy is a trainer, please? Yeah? Okay. Come on, has to be. He has to be the trainer. Siegfried.
Hey, do you have my package?
What package?
What? Oh, excuse me. Just forget it.
Who are you waiting around here for?
For the package. Well, the guy with the package. That's why I asked for the package. And as you don't have the package, then we don't have anything to talk about.
The package? Damn, he's not a trainer. Okay.
What are you doing here?
I'm a chemist. I mix things to keep the mechs from seizing up. Just a simple chemist, that's all.
Do I have survival 4? I think I do. Damn you. Okay.
No. Tell me more about what you do here.
I mix things. In fact, I have to get to work. So if you finish with the questions, I have stuff to do. See you around.
Do you have anything to trade?
Trade? Do I look like a trader? No, I don't have anything to
Damn.
trade.
You don't have anything to trade?
Well, I might not be a trader, but I suppose I could do some trading for a few things.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy the diversity of sizes of games and whatnot, too.
Business.
Okay then, let me know what you have to trade.
That's what's great about this, because this is like one of the smaller studios. Now, they have a cult following, but they're still a smaller studio. And you can see that sometimes with the voice acting, although today's been great. But because they have to hire B-lister voice actors, there's just some terrible voice actors sometimes. But they make these big, immersive games. That's what's really great. And same thing with Larian, that's her name for Divinity. They just made some big games that now they've blown up a little bit because of Divinity. That's why they blew up. And they're still not massive, but they got pretty freaking big. And it's because of that. It's because they make these games that they really care for and care about, and all the fans, they get free content, and they deserve it. Alright, Thief's Ring, Dexterity, and that's it. Mechanics Amulet, Crafting Charisma. Plus 15k, so I'm not buying that, but it's nice to know that they have stuff like that. Alright. One of these days we'll find the final trainer. The only trainer that I haven't found yet is the one I need. Found every other trainer. Actually, did we find a combat trainer? I bet we find a combat trainer before we find the trainer that I want. Ooh. What the hell, the backpack? Oh. Canned food and water. I haven't been up top there.
Nothing is free in life.
Place. Administration.
We need to show greater resolve if we're to defeat them.
Okay. What's a name here? Hagen has a name. That dude have a name? Alright. Hagen.
If you're here to train with me, then forget it.
If I see you running around with an holstered weapon, you're going to get a very painful weapons safety lesson. You have to earn the right to train here, Initiate.
There's no way of combat. I only have ranged weapon, that's it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm not an initiate.
Well, then you're no concern of mine. I don't train people in the basics. You need to be part of this faction, understood?
How is the fight going against the Alps?
Badly. We've just lost a lot of good men out there. We only have Judicator Ulbrich's war strategy to thank for the fact that Hort hasn't been overrun by our enemies.
Who do I speak to about joining the clerics?
Judicator Reinhold takes care of prospective
I think he's
acolytes.
probably gonna be here because
You
this is
can
the
find him and
administrative building.
Judicator Ulbrich in the cathedral.
Or not.
A large building at the rear of the Hort.
How can I train here?
I only train acolytes and above. And even then, I choose who I train. You must want to commit. You must want to understand the art of combat, not just the brutality of it.
So, you're a
So
combat
he's gonna be the
instructor.
combat trainer, it sounds
I
like.
am Paladin
At
Hagen.
least, again, now we found all the
More
trainers,
than
but the
combat.
one trainer I want.
The art
Damn it.
of fighting.
At least we can fast travel out of
Body,
here if I need
mind,
to.
and spirit combining
But still.
into the finest fighting force. Only
There's
the
gotta be a trainer here
purest,
somewhere,
strongest
obviously.
and smartest can train with me. You see, there's been war on this planet ever since that damn comet came down, bringing ELEX with it, and we are the only ones who can end it.
You said you are a paladin?
Correct. Only a paladin is allowed to wear armor like mine. But we paladins aren't just warriors for Kalan with special abilities, but we're also researchers, searching for new uses for ELEX.
How can I become a paladin?
Oh, wait. You are being serious.
Yes.
Well, first you have to go to Judicator Reinhold and prove that you are worthy of joining the clerics. If Judicator Reinhold accepts that you have the right abilities, then you will be permitted the honor of becoming an acolyte. That is the true beginning to your journey. Acolytes may become legates if they have enough training and they earn the honor. And it is only legates who have the right to be promoted to become a paladin. If you truly wish to succeed, you'll need to focus on achievement at every level. Without that, you will never advance.
How can I earn something for myself around here?
You take the next step of the journey and show your commitment. The Horde suffered an attack by mutants about a week ago. They came from the north or northeast, and the survivors returned that way. The men I sent after those survivors haven't returned. If you find out where the mutants are coming from, there will be a fair payment waiting here for you.
Okay.
I'll kill those mutants.
I'll give you
So, I mean, this is kind of ironic. I started today's stream showing you guys, or telling you guys, I got a new weapon we can try. And then we come here and we're not gonna like shoot anything for a couple hours. But trust me, when we shoot something, it's gonna be awesome.
What goods have you got?
Okay.
Alright, so he's actually not teaching us yet either, but maybe he is a trainer eventually. Alright, so. Out of curiosity's sake. He does sell that laser rifle the other guy sells as well. Actually, this is level 2. I think the other one was level 1, so that's an even better version. This is what I have. Bone Marrow Soup is what I got. Yeah, I can always buy more ammo whenever I need it. Okay. Come on.
They say the raptors are pretty fierce.
Oh, hey, there's our buddy.
Heard anything from Zakor?
So again, this dude was in the Berserkers. He was actually a spy for clerics. And in the beginning of the game, the very first thing we did, pretty much, was we found
told
some
him he can
broken
forget
cleric
about that.
weapons, and like 3 different people wanted
I'll
it.
see you
I
later.
gave it to him.
You definitely got the wrong end of the stick.
Oh, and also, we were told to find out
heard
who
anything
the
from Zakor?
cleric
you
was,
can just leave
and
it like
instead we told him to flee before they killed him.
I
So
was hoping I would find you here one day.
he owes us some debts.
I couldn't really talk to you in Goliath. Everything moved so quickly. Here, please take this
Bam.
as thanks for your help getting me out of
What is it?
Eden.
175, whatever, that's fine.
Were there any problems during your escape?
I'm still breathing, but only just. As you surely remember, Rika, the wife of the warlord, assigned me to a group that was transporting a seedling.
Yep.
I got a good way from the fort, traveling disguised as a cultivator.
So what happened?
Well, the armor is one thing, but eventually they asked me questions about my job. After all, those berserkers had nothing else but that damn vegetable.
And were you found out?
Yes, I could see their suspicions growing, so I used the next chance I got to get away. When we were ambushed by a mulch, I fled. Luckily, I ran straight into the hands of a cleric patrol. From then, it was child's play to get back to Hort from there.
That's all I need to know.
Right. Well, thank you for everything. I will never forget this.
Good.
Wisdom guide you.
Nothing else? Okay. Dispatch. Diedrich.
So, you're here to report for initiation.
Initiation?
Instruction. Education. A preparation for readiness. My name is Dietrich, and it is my job to ready all new initiates for the trials that will face them. But before you ask any more questions, let's get one thing clear. All the free people need to be properly trained if we want to survive what's coming. Those Albs want to destroy us all. I won't accept a lack of discipline. I expect loyalty, hard work, application, and results.
What do you think is coming?
The Albs. What? Do you think they will just disappear tomorrow? And while we are waiting for them, the outlaws are plotting something in Tavar. That Duke has plans. So, we must plan too. Plan and train. If you want to progress, then that's what I need to see. That's what Kalan expects. It is what you should demand of yourself.
Alright.
What do you want me to do?
Someone has been undermining the training program we have here. Some of the initiates have been caught taking chems.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a crazy thing to do, but some people do it to gain an edge, but end up becoming addicts. Look at the Alps. I need to find who is bringing this poison in and selling it to our initiates. You don't have something to do with it, do you?
It's that dude that we met down there, sounds like.
You suspect me because I'm new here.
I wanted to test your reaction. You'd be tied up and neck-deep in jackal shit by now if I really thought you were behind it. Remember that, if you get tempted in the future. But whoever it is, I want these bastards dealt with. And if you found one set, can you find these assholes too? I want you to track them down wherever they are, in the Hort or beyond. Are you with me?
About... Why do you trust me with this?
You weren't here when all this started, so you can't be part of it. But this isn't just blind trust and hope. I'll be watching you and making sure you stick to the task.
I will find the criminals behind this.
Good. My information says that the ELEX is coming from somewhere to the south. There's a recon post there in the ruins
Oh, so maybe.
of an
No,
old
I still
fort.
think it might be that guy we talked to
Start
down below who's
there
very shady
and
about
turn
the
everything
package.
upside down if you have to. If our people don't cooperate, show them this warrant. And
Aha, warrant.
tell them I want answers.
Perfect.
That will be all. Dismissed.
That was
I'm not
remarkable.
gonna insult him. What was remarkable? So that just connects into there, no other rooms. Say, like, I see there's a way up. Like, where are the stairs out? Love a jetpack up there. Start from back here. Give me that fork. Fine. That fork anyway. Wait. There you go. Just wouldn't show me. Okay, I had to click for some reason. There it is. Take everyone's stuff really quick. Like we are almost done, based on my guess of the map. But even then, after we're done talking to people, we gotta figure out exactly what to do quest-wise. So many quests to do. This room first. I don't know if he's going to different areas or if they're all just... Ooh. Oh.
No.
What if I go boom, boom, and then nope. Boom, 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 boom.
Too easy.
Plant electronics, alright.
Why are you trying to sneak around?
Who the fuck said that? And toilet paper. Thank you. Soft toilet paper. Oh, hell yeah. We hit the mother load.
He's gonna fuck up, and then we'll all have to deal with it.
Alright, so there's still stuff above me. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I can't. Yeah. Them there, I can't do this. Love to. Alright, there's stuff above me. How the fuck do I get up there? It's not just chilling on the roof, is it? Let's check. Might be. Have to be like rooms up there. Nope. Definitely a room there. Oh, but I can walk in this way. Oh, I can't. Huh. Yeah, there's definitely rooms up there. This is the maintenance area with that dude. No way up. Check the other side. This is all just one big ass building.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now.
No. So at least in terms of looting, it came from that way. Let's see. Well, it's the same area, so maybe there was a way up here I just didn't see. Obviously, it just goes up one and then stops. Maybe back here?
Oh, yeah?
No. Huh. Whole floor, just don't know how to get to. Maybe some other way. It is connected to here, okay. Keep going around. Your guard, I'm guessing, yes. Alright, we can go in here. I don't know what this place is. Nobody's here. I don't think it attaches to anything either. It's just someone's office, I guess. Someone's room, maybe. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Damn, there's a whole floor up there I just don't know how to get to. Oh, maybe some other time I can get up there. Give it one last shot going with a jetpack, but there's no way that there'd be just an, entrance from the roof. That'd be really weird. Ah, fuck that. Ruined it. That might be too high up. Okay. Right here. Here. There's no way. Come on, jetpack, hurry up. Is that loot over there? Oh, that's a body. Is it a body? Am I seeing things? Oh, it's just a crack. I thought that was a body. The crack just looks like the shape of a person. Alright. Alright, so that explains that, but I swear there was something else as well. Yeah, see, like that thing right there. And maybe that wasn't that one rune. Alright. I can't believe that I missed like an entire floor. That's alright. Alright, continue on. Almost done. If that is the exit there, then yeah, we only have this one building there, I think. Let's see. Here. No name.
Too easy.
Okay. Someone else's room. Too much iron ore just chilling around here. Falling from above. Alright. We were there. Come up this building to the left. Building to the right. Canteen. Ooh. Oh, this is where we came from. Okay, this is where we came from. So is it just this one? Or no, this is administration, right? We just were? A million times? No, it's not. This is new. Love to open that chest if that guy could move. Soft toilet. That guy needs to move, please. I was about to say, maybe I could have done it, but damn you, buddy. Really? Beyond that, though, I think that's it. Yeah, we don't have a mini-map, which means I can't really see buildings on the map. But we seem like we should be pretty good here. No, no, no.
Do you really think I can't see you?
So close. Alright, whatever. I'll just come back at nighttime. Alright. This is also part of the canteen, I'm guessing, because where we woke up at. Alright, so there has to be more to this thing, because we haven't found the, Oh, okay, I definitely missed something. I have to talk to the main dude, the cathedral. Yeah, right here. Where's this at? Oh, yeah, I just never... Oh. All I did was went to the archive and I bounced. I never went to the rest of the... Okay. Still not good that I haven't found any trainer. He's in the middle, I'm assuming. Oh, this is the guy we're not supposed to talk to first. When we talk to Rain and whatever. Ooh. Kalan's Bulwark. That is. Should be a shield, obviously. Assume it's not just an item, but an actual shield. Oh yeah, it is. 35 strength, 60 constitution, so nope. There's Eli's weapon. I forgot to look at that. Oh my god, that's good. Holy crap. Eli's weapon's amazing. Alright, I'm gonna come back up here after I talk to the other dude that we're supposed to talk to first. Listen to you. Make a grand entrance here. Hello.
So, here is Raynor's new initiate.
You've heard of me.
I know everything that happens here. So much so that some have taken to calling me the Eye of Kalan. I am Reinhold, Judicator. I stand watch for all those in the Horde, and the Horde stands as the guardian for all of Magalan. Such a duty requires vigilance. It means I must ask of everyone who comes here, are you friend or foe? Do you come here to gain the blessings of the clerics, or to oppose us?
Why should I join you?
Because we can show you the path to salvation, for yourself and for all of Magalan. The Prophet Arvid helped preserve the knowledge of the past, and set us on a course to use it to build a future.
So breathy,
you
yeah.
can be a part of that future. You can find your true purpose amongst our ranks.
Well, fuck it. Like I said, this was my plan from the get-go, and yes, we've heard a few things about, like, re-education and whatnot. But knowing Piranha Bytes, I would assume each faction has some major cons to it. So yeah, gameplay-wise, I'd definitely be a cleric, but roleplay-wise, still pretty much, yeah, I'd agree. Like, in this situation, it makes sense to use technology. Maybe not 100% worship it, but obviously don't ban it. Again, not a fan of re-education, that kind of stuff. So it needs tweaking, but I'd say cleric would be, roleplay-wise, the basis of what I do, and then, you know, I do my own thing from it. So yeah, both gameplay and roleplay. Cleric it is.
Yes, I want to become a cleric.
Then Kalan will welcome you. Then it seems Raynor was right when he saw potential in you. I hope that you can realize that potential. May your time in the Horde be peaceful and productive.
Tell me about the other Judicators.
Judicator Johann fell on the battlefield. His is the highest honor. May Kalan have mercy on his soul. Judicator Ulbricht is responsible for the defense of Idan and all operations outside its borders. His is the grave duty of overseeing the war against the Owls. If you have any intelligence that might help him in his duties, you will find him in the upper halls of the cathedral.
Tell me more about the clerics.
What would you like to know?
Everything.
What's happening in the city? Kalan is wise, but mysterious. Through the Prophet Arvid, he warned us of the comet and the downfall of our world. He laid down the foundations for the clerics out of the ashes of the old civilization. To Kalan, knowledge and wisdom are sacred. It is through knowledge and understanding that we can find our way to the infinite skies and a true understanding of ourselves.
Infinite skies?
A place of true enlightenment and salvation. Kalan teaches us that the comet's fires will not be the only challenge we face in our quest for survival. If we are to save the people of this world, we must teach them Kalan's ways, that we must work together and gather all the knowledge we can. Because when the next catastrophe strikes our world, only those who have been prepared will survive.
Where did you get your technological knowledge?
Arvid himself left behind this knowledge. The gathering of old world knowledge, and the order to further it, was his greatest gift to all who have followed him. It has given us the machines that allow our way of life to continue.
It has given us the technology we need to be ready for the next challenge we face. So, as you see, science and religion do not have to be mutually exclusive.
Tell me how promotion works within the Horde.
People who are new to our ranks are welcomed as an acolyte. Acolytes can learn the art of suggestion, train and learn the fundamentals of our way of life. The same applies for our legates and paladins. Each new rank brings new advantages, obligations, and privileges such as equipment.
Alright.
Why would I want to become a cleric?
Because we're the last bastion against the Owls. Our strength, our faith, and our technology are the only things that can stop them. Where the outlaws profit and the berserkers roll in the dirt, we have knowledge. The knowledge to make the world into what it once was, and much more. Join us, and you can participate in our knowledge, faith, and our technology.
So, who are you? The welcoming committee?
I am adjudicator. I oversee everything in the Horde, from punishment to initiation.
Explain the rules of the Horde to me.
Well, Kalan's commandments are simple and fair. They are rules to be found in many places, but to us, they are sacred. Theft, physical assault, murder, the dealing of chems are all punishable offenses. You may face a fine, re-education, or for the worst offenders, execution. And of course, your soul will pay the price. Stay with us, and you will learn of Kalan and his ways. Abide by the words of the great prophet Arvid, and you will open your way to eternity.
Eternity. Check.
Alright. Let's see.
So, you decide who becomes a cleric and who doesn't.
Correct. Initiates are only allowed to join us when I decide they are worthy. And should they complete the tasks that are given to them, then I would welcome them into our community. And every acolyte that joins us can then begin on the path of enlightenment to gain promotion here.
Yeah, sure, we'll commit to it.
I'm ready. Give me a task.
As you wish. I could use the help of someone who hasn't had time to establish themselves here. Someone with a more objective viewpoint. We've recently had to deal with the sad deaths of some of the faithful who wandered right into the arms of a chem
So is this the same quest I already have?
Every one of us suffers temptation, and all must hope they can prevail against it. But those who deal in misery, who exploit the weakness of others, they are a problem that must be eliminated. Complete this task, and you will open the door to becoming a cleric, a true warrior for Kalan.
Alright.
Is chem dealing a big problem here in the Horde?
I had thought we were free of their vile product, but it seems we do have something of a problem. A large reward has been offered to anyone able to bring them to justice. That should prevent this from becoming a bigger problem. If you think you can find these dealers, I would welcome your insight.
It is interesting that in a faction that focuses on data, its people are seeking an escape through chems.
The tired, the weak-minded, the vulnerable are being preyed upon. These animals are adept at spotting those who are susceptible.
So, you think you are responsible for holding back the Alps?
That is the task of the clerics now. Personally, I oversee the defense of the Horde. It is Judicator Ulbricht who is overseeing the war against the Alps. Not a task that I envy him. But then at least his work is black and white. There are Albs and there are clerics. While I must decide which category these separatists belong in. Visitors, vagrants, travelers, and enigmas, they are all part of my responsibility.
About the chem dealers here in the Horde.
Yes?
Do you have any leads on where they may be operating?
Well, I had given Dietrich the task of investigating them. but he doesn't seem to have had much luck so far. You should check what leads he has. To my knowledge, he had slimmed the investigation down to 3 suspects.
Okay, he didn't tell me 3 suspects.
Start with them.
Okay, he did not tell me that.
Who does Dietrich suspect?
He can explain his methodology to you. But as I recall, it was a simple process of rejecting anyone who lacked the requisite access and opportunity. You should speak with the guards who were on duty at the time. Try and get that information as a written report. Anecdote and memory are best not relied on in these cases.
That's true. Makes sense.
Are there any more details you can tell me about the chem dealing?
Well, these cases are difficult. Once you find someone who has lapsed into use, they rarely give up the culprit for hope of keeping their supply. But in this case, the user let slip the time of the deal. So we've been working backwards from there. The user involved, though, well, he's no longer in a position to provide us with useful information. And so we are relying on getting reports from the guards that can help us place who was where on the night in question. Let us hope this line of investigation produces something concrete.
Where can I find these guards?
Well, there's Xander. He was on duty at the main gate on the night
we know
in
Xander.
question. Then there is the mine guard and the factory guard. Have you been to the mine? If not, you will find it to the west, below the cathedral.
Oh yeah, the mine where we
Factory
found
guards
Wolf.
patrol to the north,
Right, I'm guessing?
by the mech production
Maybe?
facilities.
Alright.
That was well done.
Thank you. I think he says that when he likes something. Alright, we're gonna get one last conversation up there, and then I'm gonna be taking my lunch break. I am really hungry. I'm gonna be making a bad choice of having leftovers from last night, which was, I ordered out from a restaurant for takeout some authentic, legit Mexican food. So, let's hope it doesn't backfire, but I am so hungry for that. Alright, we can't steal this dude's right in the room with us, but thankfully, there's nothing to steal. Okay. What is interesting, I'll do this right now. I'm not going to steal really, but you could pickpocket him. He has nothing important. She's a pipe wrench. Reload and not do that. Oh, so we don't have to reload anyways, because it doesn't count, but still. I was curious what he had. I can always pickpocket when I want to.
The newcomer. Now, there is a face that shows the world as it is. Conflict, friendship, betrayal, and trust. Let me get a look at you. Whatever you have seen, you are free of it now. You've reached us here.
Interesting. So, you think we should wipe our memories? Surely our experiences could prove useful.
Sounds sketchy, yeah.
Experiences, yes. But most people come with fear.
Yes, I wanted to reiterate, it's legit
Here is a place to
made by
forget those
real Mexicans, like real food, not just Taco Bell or something crazy. It just opened up like 2 weeks ago. We have like 5 of them in town though. But just opened this up. This one's like right down the street from me. It's like, fuck it, I'll check it out. They don't have any tamales though, which was a shame. That's really what I wanted. But I got some enchiladas. Some Rojo Carnita enchiladas. It was delicious.
It sounds like you're trying a sales pitch on me.
Oh, faith sells
He's
itself.
angry. Oh, fuck.
But sometimes it helps to point people in the right direction. Tell me what you want.
The clerics say that they are leading the fight against the Alps. But do you really expect you can beat them with the forces you have here in the Horde?
Faith is a weapon that can achieve much. I believe in Kalan. I believe in the technology he's given us, and in the men and women who carry it. We clerics were the first of the factions to rise after the ashes of the Comet, and while other alliances have come and gone, we have prevailed. So, we shall continue to do so, if it is Kalan's will that we should do so. But, if you ask me if we can hold out against the Berserkers, the Outlaws, and the Albs, then I would ask whose interest would the destruction of the Horde serve? And the answer can only be the Albs. You've seen them. The converters they build on our lands. The will of Kalan shall be made real. We will drive them from the converter in the north and from the lands of all the free people. The clerics shall prevail, and I hope that other factions can realize this in time to save themselves.
Okay.
And you think the other faction should serve under the clerics?
We must work together if we are to survive. But we must work together with Kalan to lead us.
That's what I figured, yeah.
We must find a way to persuade the
We
other
work
factions
together under
to agree
us.
to work with us. Then together we can destroy the Albs. I need an ambassador for this task. Someone who can take my proposals to the other factions. But to know if you're suitable for this role, I must know who you are. And I need an honest answer.
Well, obviously I don't necessarily want to tell him the truth yet, but knowing that these guys have the power of suggestion, he can force the truth out of me anyways. So I kind of feel like lying to him is pointless. Again, roleplay character-wise. Like, we know that they can use suggestion. And at the same time, we kind of... I don't know if they can tell if you're lying, but they can just say, are you lying? And then be suggested, so they make you say if you're lying. So, especially a big lie like this, I think we kind of have to tell him the truth.
I don't know who I am now, but I was Jax, an Alb commander.
And you walk in here and confess that? Since when do Albs come to talk? Are you lying? Or are you here to kill me? Draw your weapon here, and this cathedral will be a grave to both of us.
I'm not here to kill you. I was Jax. Now, I'm trying to find out who I am.
Then, you have renounced the hybrid and joined the Free People?
I am free from ELEX. I'm exiled from the Ice Palace. I was betrayed, and now I'm being hunted by my own people.
So you're here seeking protection? To save your own skin? Or have you really escaped the ELEX and seen the life there is outside Zekor? Commander Jax, the Alb, standing here. That is not something I would have believed. Yet, here you stand.
I was a wanderer.
You'll remember
Now,
that.
I seek a cause.
Well, hopefully that's
Well,
good,
whoever you
because even
were,
if he finds out the
shouldn't
truth,
matter.
he would have freaked
The
out.
present counts for all, and yesterday for little. Kalan says the past is there to teach us, not judge us. Renounce your past, and you can come to Kalan in wisdom. That will take courage. And in these bleak days, courage is vital if we are to save this world. But you must have questions. Ask, and may Kalan bring you enlightenment.
Are the Albs still attacking the Horde?
It has been some time since their last major assault. But I'm sure you know that already, Commander Jackson. By the attacks we've suffered took too many brave souls. Souls who would have been better improving Megalan than lying in graves. The death of Judicator Johann was a particular shot. But for the price that was paid, there was one exacted, and the Albs haven't attacked us in such strength again. Well, that is my hope. They could simply be massing for a bigger assault. We've had time to retrain, regroup, but it is hardly a secret that we are short of personnel. So, if you are here working for the Albs, you'll see nothing that's not known already. And we know that the Albs have used the time to entrench themselves deeper at that damned converter of theirs. Perhaps securing that was the extent of their plans, or perhaps they're just waiting for us to attack it before they strike again.
What do you know about the Alb forces? The most recent information I have is that Commander Uruk has 3 garrisons, supported by fighting machines and colossi.
Then I can only hope they haven't brought up any more reinforcements.
Alright, some nice world lore here as well.
Will you wait for an Alb attack, or strike first?
The converter has to be taken out of operation. It is the only way to free Ignadon, and the longer they sit there, the more time they have to prepare. We need to attack the converter, but it will take a major offensive, and that will cost us in lives and material.
They're definitely gonna know that you're gonna attack then.
Why have you waited so long to attack? Surely they get stronger while you're waiting.
The answer to that should be obvious when you walk around the Horde. While our production lines have made up for our losses in fighting machines, they can't do the same with people. And the death of Judicator Johann has left us with another issue. The shortage of a commander with real field experience.
Oh? Was this a memory? Got a memory
What about
here?
you? Can you lead the attack?
No. That is far from my skill set.
What's that flash about?
Logistics, defense, and interpreting Kalan's commandments are where my strengths lie. We need someone like you. An experienced commander. Someone who understands the Albs. What about you? You've seen the world. You must understand something of the Albs. Will you fight with us? Soldier or commander, we need people who've seen the world.
I don't know. My memories of those times are only fragments. Though I'm sure I was betrayed so someone could take my place.
No? Well, humility is an important trait in a leader. Or do you have another reason for not wanting to be considered?
If that is so important, why entrust it to someone who has just walked in through your doors? Do you always trust people so easily?
I trust my faith, and there is something about you that tells me you have a part to play in all that will come. Faith will show me the way. But perhaps you are intended for a different role. Will you go out as an ambassador to the free people? Speak to those who lead the other factions. Find me someone with experience. Someone independent, someone who can lead. That in itself will give you a hand in shaping all our futures.
I will find you your experienced commander.
Good. Then go out to the other free people. This commander will be a symbol of the need for us all to work together. Be they separatist, berserker, or outlaw. Find someone with experience of leading troops in battle. Someone willing
I wonder
to
if I
risk
actually get to pick
themselves
someone.
to stop
Obviously,
the
I'm
elves.
thinking me, but
Someone
like,
willing to lead
that'd be
from
kind
the
of cool if
front
I
by
could pick
example.
people.
You sound like you really believe we will find someone out there.
Faith and necessity sometimes breed hope. You should ask the leaders of the other factions if they will take on this role. If they decline, try their commanders. May Kalan and good fortune be with you.
Wait. Alright, so I think with that, I'm going to be taking a lunch break. But I think we're also done talking to town. So we did pick up all the quests. So it's definitely quicker than doing the Berserker town. We have to do the quests, obviously. But in terms of just sticking to the town, we have to do the drug quests. And then we have to help Eli escape and or, you know, kill him, whatever. But everything else, I think, directs us out of town. So yeah, we'll get some combat soon, which, again, doesn't matter. But seeing as we started today talking about my new gun, and I never used it yet, we will get some combat very soon. But man, again, this game is just so much better than I expected. Just because, not that I expected it being bad, but the other two games I played by them, I just wasn't a fan of the clunkiness, which is something they're known for. So I was expecting a great game with clunky combat. And just that one difference of not being clunky combat just makes this so fun. Because again, Piranha Bytes just does a phenomenal job of world building, of realistic quests and people and stuff. Again, in the sense that, you know, for instance, the clerics, yeah, they're about technology, and that dude said they're kind of about reuniting people and whatnot. Oh, but they also send people to re-education camps, and they basically mind control them. And you can say the same thing for the Berserkers, where they do some good stuff and bad stuff. So there's never like an obvious good guy, bad guy choice style. It's very realistic, where there's always this gray area of pros and cons. They do a great job of that in the large scale and the small scale. Again, so whether world building or quests or characters, like they just do such a good job of everything else. That like they really are like a major studio in that sense, despite being a smaller studio. So it's nice to see that the combat is actually not clunky and not bad. Again, people not knowing how Piranha Bytes is with, you know, in terms of the difficulty, if you want to say that, with the combat, where you're not supposed to fight everyone in the beginning, they might have some issues at first understanding that. But because I played Risen 1 and 2, just those two games alone taught me that. And I get to know that I wasn't supposed to fight people in the beginning. Even now, there's going to be people I can't fight. But, like, it just feels so good. I am so excited for this. I'm really, really loving it. So I cannot wait to continue it later today. But as I go here again, recording from the laptop with the awkward lean to stop it. But we'll end the first part today. But we'll be back very soon with some more.